Good morning, Facebook. It is Thursday, long week. I have a guest here with me today. It's Annette. She has been a trainer with us at Max for 5 years. She has kind of a cool fitness story. She started out needing to lose some weight, right? Get healthier for her family, taking time for herself. She went on her own fitness journey before we knew her. She lost a bunch of weight, changed her lifestyle and her health in general. She worked with a trainer, and then she thought it would be pretty cool for herself to be a trainer. So here she is, and she's doing a great job. She's going to join with us today. She's going to show some of the modifications. So if you can't jump, can't do certain range of motion, tune in, and I will be walking you through what Annette's doing. Today we are going to do a long circuit. Okay, it's going to be about 5-minute circuits. I'll show you 2 exercises at a time. We are going to try to time them today, 30 seconds each, and I will give you little breaks in between. We're going to go through that anywhere from 3 to 5 rounds. I'm going to see how it goes with time after we do the warm-up here in a minute. I'm going to get the computer rolling, let a couple people tune in, and I also want you guys to tell me where you're working out from. Where are you at? How is your fitness journey doing during this quarantine? Are you being lazy? Are you being extra active? Dom says, good morning, Annette. Hi, Ashley. We missed you this morning. We are gonna burn and turn. We're gonna get this done. We're gonna get on with our day. It's gonna be beautiful. Hopefully everyone's getting outside. Okay? We'll give everyone just a minute or 2. Hi, Ashley. She says, good morning. Hopefully you have your water with you. Hydrate. Annette's got hers. And that has lemons in yours? Oranges. Oranges, that's a good idea. Okay, you are going to join me now. We're going to just go through a little warm-up. It's going to be a little more intense. If you can't jump around, watch Annette. We're going to start with high knees, okay? Get those knees up. I'm not going too crazy yet. Get the blood flowing. She's just doing a march.
Knee slaps.
And butt kicks. She's just going to do a heel touch. Turn to the side so they can see you.
I'm just not jogging as fast.
She's taking the hot out of it, a little less impact. Okay? We're going to go into those rotational punches. Okay, twist those hips. Should feel good. This shouldn't be hard. This shouldn't be painful. Okay, we're going to punch up. I know we do these a lot. They're one of my favorites to get warmed up. That core rotating. We're going to punch down. I feel like I should have just taken a break and trained Annette today on here. What do you think, Annette?
I can use it.
Okay, we're going to go hands on our knees. We're just going to rotate side to side, kind of like a lateral lunge, but don't push yourself to a painful range of motion, just a good stretch. Okay, side to side, my shoulders are back. I'm not slouched to the ground. If you can't go this low, you can just come up a little bit. Okay, if your knees bug you or your back, side to side. Should be starting to warm up a little bit here. Hi, Kelly. We are going to do some walkouts, so follow along with me. We're going to start back here. We're going to walk our hands out. We're going to step with our right leg, and we're going to rotate with our right arm and look up at our hand, come down, and then we're going to step with our left leg, and we're going to rotate up. And then we're going to walk our hands back. And we're going to stand all the way up, maybe reach back at the top. We're going to do 2 more of those. Follow with us. We are not rushing through this. We're going to step. Maybe your step is a little higher the second time. Good rotation. Left side. Good. And we're going to walk back and we're going to reach. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Andrea. I'm going to step a little higher. I'm going to get a really good stretch in those hamstrings. feel my hip flexor.
And I'm not quite stepping quite as far.
Yep, and that's showing a little bit less range of motion here for a modification. I want you to reach back. We're gonna go right into touch the floor and back. We're gonna pick up the pace. Maybe Annette isn't touching the floor. If she's got a little bit of a low back problem, she's just going down a little less than I am. So Thirsty Thursday, okay? Probably not what you all want to talk about, but I'm talking like you're gonna need your water. We're gonna get after it. It's gonna be hard. You can have your happy hour later. I suggest you bring water to this one. Okay, we're 6 minutes in. We're gonna get going. I'm gonna show you the first two moves. We're gonna go 30 seconds of each. I'll tell you when to join me. Okay, so you're gonna go push up, mountain climber. Push up, mountain climber. I'll maybe move forward a little bit. Annette's gonna do the modification. Push up with her knees down, and she's just gonna bring her knee to her elbow. Okay? Second exercise, gate sinks. I'm gonna pop right up, I'm gonna jump, and I'm gonna sink. Annette's gonna just show you a sumo or a plie squat, okay? She's gonna take the jump out of it. We're gonna go 30 seconds of each. First round through will be a little slower so I can show you all the exercises. Do you wanna get your timer going?
Yep.
We're gonna let that timer roll. If you question my timing, we're gonna go longer. So bear with me, you switch when I switch. Hey Mark. Okay, we're gonna begin right now. Join me, push up mountain climber. I have a little hop. I'll show you this. Don't kick me. We're halfway. I'm adding the hop. If you can't hop, you can simply drive your knees. If you can't do that, you can go on your knees. And good. Right up into those gate sinks. Here we go. Join me now. Annette is just squatting. She's got her feet wide, wider than shoulder width apart. She's sinking down. She's taking the jump out of it. Hey, Kelly. Here we go. Give me 10 more seconds. We're going to roll through this pretty fast, so pay attention. And good. This is your only breaks, is when I'm showing you exercises. Okay, so the next one, I'm going to go low plank, knee to elbow. Annette's modification is stepping out. Okay, if you can't get that knee up here, or just holding a plank. All right, and then the second one, you're gonna flip to your back. We're gonna go twisting slide, hands right on the mat, touching those heels. There is no modification for that. Hi, Mel. We're gonna go 30 seconds of each. Join me now. And are you ready, Annette?
Ready.
Begin. I'm going low plank, knee to elbow. If you can't hear me or see me, please comment. If you guys need different angles, let me know.
And I'm just going to hold that plank.
Annette's just going to hold the plank. That is a modification. Okay? Our hips aren't rotating. My butt's not in the air. I'm pulling with my abs to get that knee to my elbow.
When you're doing that plank, make sure your butt's not in the air and that your hips are not sinking to the ground.
Good. Flip over right away. A lot of people call these penguins. I call them twisting slide crunches. Here we go. My hands are right on the mat. The modification would be, if you can't slide your hands way down to your heels, maybe you're here. Those shoulders are off. My core is tight and my low back is pushed into the ground. Give me 10 more seconds. I'm going to account for the time it takes us to switch exercises. And good. Hi, Bridget. We're going to reset that. same exercise, we're just gonna switch legs. So I'm gonna go right leg with a knee drag. Okay, I'm dropping into that reverse lunge and hopping. We're just gonna switch legs. The modification is gonna be just here and then just drive your knee. No hop. If you can't do that, it can simply be a reverse lunge. Okay, right leg, begin. Join me now. I'm not giving you a lot of rest. The second round will be even worse, okay? So you'll already know the exercises. This leg in the front should be burning. We're halfway. I'm using my arms. I'm dropping my knee in the back.
And again, if this is too much, take that raise out of there. Just go the reverse.
And switch. Right into it. Maybe you can hop a little, but you can't jump. That's okay too. Today I want to talk about consistency. Who's been consistent with their workouts? Who has been all over the map? Comment that below. Maybe we can give you a couple tips how to stay consistent. Let us know how you're doing. And good. Awesome. That's a burner. There we go. All right, we're gonna go play squat, sumo squat, shoulders are back. We're gonna squat up to a calf raise. Okay, still sinking low in that squat, good range of motion, and we come up onto our toes. If you can't do that, you're simply gonna just do calf raises. And then, the second one, we're gonna do step, knee drive. My butt staying low. Annette is going to do tap outs with her foot. This is the modification. Okay, those two. Join me now. Plie, you ready, Annette?
Yep, ready.
Here we go. Squat up onto those toes. My shoulders are back. I'm not slouching. I'm driving through those toes. Still great range of motion. Maybe I'm getting a little stretch in those inner thighs. Pinching my glutes at the top. We have 10 seconds left of these. After these two exercises, we have 2 more in the circuit, and then we're going to start over. I'll give you a little bit of time to hydrate. Not much. Good. Switch. Begin. Step, knee drive. Okay, and that's just doing the tap outs with your foot. I'm tucking my butt under. My butt's not way in the air. Pulling my knee with my abs. I'm squeezing my core all the way through this movement. Today is all about staying moving, okay? If you need to just go to a push-up or a squat, that's okay. We're moving the whole time. Good. Next 2. These are not easy, okay? Opposite arm, opposite leg. Right arm, left leg. You're gonna just pause for a second, squeeze that glute, and you're gonna switch. The modification is on your knees. Okay, we wanna pause just for a second at the top. Don't rush through them. Here comes the burner. We're gonna go down, push up, mountain climber, up, jump. Down, push up, mountain climber, up, jump. The modification is to go through that without the jump. Okay, so slow it down. Your heart rate at this point should be kind of high. Okay, so if you need to slow it down, go ahead. If you need to take a break, go ahead. Be safe. Here we go. We're going opposite arm, opposite leg. Join us now. I'm going to hold just for a second. Trying to keep my hips square to the ground. I don't want to hike one. I want to squeeze that glute on the leg that I'm raising. And I'm reaching. I'm getting long in that plank. Reaching forward. We have 10 seconds.
And I'm just doing the bird dog.
Yep, she's still squeezing her glutes. Still reaching. Trying to get long, right?
You're right.
And up. Okay, here we go. This is the kicker. Let's go. Push up, mountain climber, jump. It's a burpee. on steroids. Annette's just stepping. Keep breathing. 10 more seconds. And then you get a break before we start over. Last one here, get it? Good. Rest. Okay, that's a lot of stuff. Oops. Grab some water, hydrate. Hi, Greta. Hi, Marvin. Marvin, are you in like California or something? Let us know, it's kind of cool. I think Kelly is in Georgia. Kind of fun to see where everyone's watching from. That was one round, okay? We're at least gonna get 3 more, maybe 4. We're gonna see how the time goes. We're gonna let you recover. I'm gonna catch my breath. Annette's gonna catch her breath. We want quality over quantity, right? We want good sets. Here we go. We're gonna go back. The first 2 push-ups with the mountain climber. It's kind of like what we just did without the jump and gate sinks. Here we go. I will show you this way and then we'll show you the modifications. And begin. Push up. I'm going to add a little hop. If you can't hop, you can just drive that knee. Annette's on her knees if you can't get that full range of motion at the push-ups. We're halfway. My elbows aren't getting too wide. Your neck is not wrenched to the floor. 5 seconds. 1 more. Good. Right up. Gate sinks. Here we go. Annette will just show a squat. Toes are out. Feet are wide. She's sinking into that range of motion. I'll try to give you a heads up what's next here. We have knee to elbow and twisting slide. If you don't remember, just watch. We got you. 5 seconds. Good. Here we go. Knee to elbow. I'll go up here and begin. A lot less rest this time. My butt's down. Hips are square to the floor. Pulling.
I'm just holding that thing.
Annette's just holding the plank. Her hips aren't sagging. Her stomach's not sagging. She's strong through her shoulders. 10 seconds. Now's the time to catch your breath here. And switch. Flip over. Here we go. Shoulders are off. I'm sliding.
And if you need that modification, you can keep those shoulders on the ground.
Yep. And that's modifying. Just keep your shoulders on the ground. Might be in front over there. I'm lifting my shoulders, pushing my low back into the floor. Right? We want that belly button pulled to your spine. Give me 10 more seconds. Next 2 of those reverse lunges, we'll just switch legs. And good. Katie Miller, I think she's a Fergus girl. Morgan teacher maybe. Here we go. Reverse lunge, right leg back. Join me now. I'm going to throw in the hop. Annette's doing the modification with just a step. If you can't drive that knee, you can just do the reverse lunge. Catch your breath. Okay, consistency. No one's commented. Are you guys doing well during this lockdown? Has your fitness routine gotten off track? Consistency is key in everything that we do, right? Everything. Whether it's fitness, nutrition, work, if you own a business, switch legs, let's go. If we're not consistent, we're not making gains every day to get better at what we're trying to get better at. If you're a runner, you can't just go out running once every 2 weeks and get faster or build that endurance. You gradually have to work up to it. It doesn't have to be huge gains every day, but over time, you'll make progress. 5. And good. We have plie squat I'm still sinking very deep into that squat. I'm just pushing through my toes at the top. You should be following along. Hi Tara. Hi Judy. Drop and drive. Give me 10 seconds. The next thing are those skier abs, or those knee drives. Annette will show you the modification. Good, here we go. I'll show you this way. Begin. Step and tuck. The higher you can step, and the more you can drive that knee, the more core engagement we're gonna get. Those shoulders are strong through the floor. Controlling your breathing. You're being intentional. That was our word of the week for Monday. Okay, intentional. What am I working? What are you focusing on? Maybe you're just surviving this set. That's okay too. Good. Opposite arm, opposite leg, and those level ones. Here we go. Watching that for the modifications and begin. We're over 5 minutes in. Try not to fall. If you have balance problems, do the bird dog on your knees. Try to keep those hips square to the floor. I'm long in my plank. I'm reaching, but I'm also squeezing that glute on the leg in the back. 5. Good. Okay. Here's if your heart rate's high, you might want to modify these. If not, let's get it. Drop down, push up, mountain climber, jump. Push up, mountain climber, jump, and that is just stepping. Okay, that'd be your modification. If you can't do this, and it's all too hard, you're just doing mountain climbers on the floor. Okay, just dragging those knees. Last one right here. And rest. It's over 6 minutes. Great job. That's a lot of work, not a lot of rest. Now you rest. We work hard, then we rest. Work hard, play hard. How you doing? And Annette can relate to this, right? We talked about her fitness journey. She started with, she had 3 young kids, put all her time into them, got off track, eating-wise, fitness-wise, just not taking time for herself. Right. So this stuff is still pushing her too. So as much as you guys we're helping you at home, exactly. This helps us stay accountable, be consistent, what we talked about. So she has a cool story. There's a million people out there like that, right? A million people that are at home not putting themselves first. And guess what? Your kids need the healthiest you. So get in the gym, contact us. We can help you with at-home stuff. Maybe you're not comfortable going into the gym. That is a big fear, right?
Exactly.
Your first time going into a gym?
Exactly.
You get this stigma that it's just a bunch of muscle heads, really fit people, and that's not true.
It's really not, because nobody's watching what you're doing. They're there for the same reason you're there.
Right. I like to think at Max we're pretty good about including everyone and making everyone feel welcome. Little family that we have. Okay, push-ups and mountain climbers. Here we go. You ready, Annette?
Yep.
Is this round 3? This is round 3. We are 25 minutes in. We're going to go 4 rounds today. So 2 more rounds and you guys are out of here. Join us now. Push-up, mountain climber. Try to keep those elbows tight to your body. My head is in a neutral position. Annette, I just called her, is on her knees. We're halfway. She's going onto her toes for the mountain climber, but staying on her knees for the push-up. That's a good option. 5. Next one are those gate sinks. This is where the heart rate comes in. We're up. All right, here we go. Join me now. Remember, work in your safety zone, not your comfort zone. If you're comfortable, you're probably not pushing yourself too much. Okay? Even if you can only make it 20 seconds. Go hard, take a break. 10 more. We have knee to elbow and twisting slide next. And switch. Ready, Annette?
Right.
I'll show you this leg. She's holding the plank. I'm not watching her, but I'm sure it's perfect. I'm really getting my knees outside my elbows, pulling that core. We're halfway. Control your breathing. 10. We're going to go flip over after this. And good. Annette will show the modification. She's maybe not raising her shoulder blades off the mat. Here we go, begin. This is a good time to catch your breath. Okay, consistency, let's hear it. I see a lot of people that chime in on a regular basis. Are you drinking coffee and just getting a little comedy out of me for 30, 40 minutes? Are you actually doing this? I know some people have told me they watch it and they do it after work. That's awesome too. You have to make it work for you. Personally, I'm a morning person. I like to get up, get my sweat on, get a shower, and I'm good for the day. And switch. Hey Kevin, tell us where you're at. So I don't know everyone on here. You can be friends of other trainers. We are into that reverse lunge with a kick. Right leg, here we go. If you have pain, stop. If you need a modification, watch Annette. I'm dropping that knee, and I'm driving. My arms are working, total body movement.
And sometimes that modification can be the knee raise, and that modification can also be just a reverse.
And switch, here we go. Not much time to rest. And you guys know, maybe this isn't the right workout for you, but if you need a band or a stability ball or a hip mobility workout, you can subscribe to our YouTube page. You can rewatch all of these. We have a pretty good library going now. Endless amounts of things you can do at home with little to no equipment. And good. Plie squat to a calf raise and those knee drive abs. Here we go. I'm squatting, Annette's just doing a calf raise. My shoulders are back. Core is tight. You maybe don't think about that when you squat. Your core holds you up. I don't love the word core just because it's thrown around so much. I consider my core my trunk, from my neck down through my hips. My hips are the biggest stabilizer in my body. Those glutes. Okay? Good. Knee drive abs. Here we go. Annette is going to show you the tap out. Begin. I'm stepping high and I'm driving. If you can't step that far, that's okay. I want a good pace on this. Your heart rate should still be getting up from these. Feeling those obliques. Don't call them side abs, they're called obliques. Strong through my shoulders. Give me 5 more seconds. And good, we're up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Level ones after that. Annette, how you doing? Great. We're at the end of round 3, let's get it. And go. I am off my knees. Show you this angle. Opposite arm. My hips are square to the floor. I keep saying this, but we want to do these correctly. So if you can't, drop down onto those knees. Activate that core. Squeeze those glutes. I'm long through my arms. I'm still squeezing my glutes. And switch. Here we go. Yeah, even on the modification of the ones that, here we go. We're going down, push up, mountain climber, jump. Walk through it if you can't jump. Here we go. Push up, mountain climber, jump. Push up, mountain climber, jump. If you can, in no pain, don't short yourself on that jump at the top. Control your breathing. We have a little over 10 seconds. This is a great total body movement. I'm going to do a mod. I'm going to do just, my last one here. And rest. 6 minutes. We have one more round. Okay? Good long break here. We're getting 0 comments, so that must mean you guys are working so hard you can't even type. That's awesome. So we talked about consistency. I know Annette, like when you're on your journey, is that one of the most important things? Making sure you're continually getting to the gym, being consistent with preparing healthy meals. You know, having healthy options ready will help keep you consistent with your eating. Super easy to grab a bag of Doritos out of the pantry, but it's also super easy to have a bowl of strawberries cut up in the fridge. And maybe you can give some insight on that. Like, the hardest thing for you, was it the eating or the exercise?
Probably the eating.
The eating,
I
right?
had to get on track, get a food journal going.
Food journal, I love that. The food journal keeps you consistent, right?
Right.
Hey, no one likes it. No one likes it because at the end of the day, if you're truthful, it keeps you accountable for, okay, this is what I ate. Whether it's good or bad, I don't want to label it as that. And nobody,
honestly, my trainer didn't care what was in it.
right?
But she looked at it.
Yep. And it's not when we label the food good or bad. It is what it is. It makes us aware of what we're doing, and it gives us an opportunity to say, okay, I can do better here. Or maybe I just start with changing my breakfast. Maybe I have a consistent healthy breakfast for a week, and then we move to lunch, then we move to dinner.
Exactly.
Getting in the gym, I only have you for 30 minutes to an hour. It's a very small part of your day, right? The hardest part is getting out of bed. The easy part is when you're there, you're loving it, when you leave, you feel great. The eating is with you 24 hours a day, right? You have to be mindful, intentional. Let's get this last round. Hi, Jen. Did you just finish my Zoom? Okay, push up, mountain climber, gate sinks. Let's go. I'm going to show you the lateral version and begin. My neck is pretty neutral, comfortable position. There's that comfortable word I don't like. I'm really trying to drive those knees way up into my chest. We have 10 seconds. This is our last round. 4 rounds of this is really good, you guys. What are you thinking, that?
Yes, very good.
Is it tough?
Stop.
We're up, gate sinks. And that's just doing the squat. I'm jumping. I'm still sinking, okay? I like to bring my arms up. Forces me down.
I'm keeping my shoulders back. And
That's got your shoulders back, butt down. I know you've been working on boosting your cardio.
Right.
This is tough, right?
Exactly.
This HIIT training, these short bursts, 5 seconds. Then we go to knee to elbow and twisting slide. And good. Here we go. I'll go here, and that's holding a plank. And begin. Flat through my hands. Perfect plank. Maybe comment something you guys would like to see. Hopefully we're not doing these much longer. We are going to be offering online training. So if you're from a distance, we have some online training options. You can get a general program, you can get a Zoom with the trainer. You let us know. We're there to help you. Couple more. And good. Flip over, twisting slide. Hi, Melissa. Is that Melissa I used to play softball with when I was little? Good to see you on here. My hands are on that mat. I'm not going super fast. My shoulder blades are off. I'm really pushing that belly button to my spine.
And modification is shoulders on.
Yep, modification, like Annette said, just keep those shoulders are on the floor. We're almost switching. Then we get to go into those reverse lunge with a kick. Good. We're up. seen you on the Zooms, I've seen you on the lives. Let's hear about it. What's the hardest part about being consistent right now when we're at home? Right leg, join me now. We're halfway through our last round. If you just joined, finish with this, go back and watch the beginning and get this all in, okay? Should be under 45 minutes. I haven't checked the time lately, okay? Annette's not jumping, she's just driving that knee, still dropping into a reverse lunge, switch. Here we go. Don't quit now, we're almost done. We have 4 exercises left. That's 2 minutes of work. That's easy. It's not necessarily one exercise that's hard, it's the combination, right? And the lack of rest, right?
Right.
That's how you know switch. We're going plie, squat, calf raise. Here we go, and that's doing calf raises. This is how you know you're getting in better shape. Your recovery time is faster, right? You don't need as much break between exercises. If you're doing like a bodybuilding routine or for gains, big muscle gains, probably need a rest in between. Annette likes that kind of lifting. I like to move, shake and bake.
Yeah, this is definitely different for me.
Yeah, but she said it's different for her. That's good, right? I'm making her do something she's not comfortable with, but when she's done, she's gonna feel great.
Yep.
We're gonna do those knee drop abs. Here we go. Join me now. Annette's tapping out. That's the benefit of having a trainer, whether it's online, on a Zoom, you come to the gym. We know you can do more than you think, okay? We know it. We know you can probably lift more than you think. We're there to tell you that you can, guide you through it. I think those mental barriers are the biggest barrier that most people have to overcome. Whether the mental barrier is stepping inside the gym, feeling like you're going to be judged. We don't have judgment in our gym. We're up. Opposite arm, opposite leg. You don't have to get up. Level ones. Last 2. Here we go. And join me now. Square to the ground. Maybe you have tons of kids at home. Maybe one kid and you need to work out from home. These are great options. Getting to your gym or living room is the hardest part, right? Once you're here, it's golden. Feels so much better. Your mind is better for the day. Helps you to be more consistent with your nutrition. I don't know if you found that, Annette. When you work out, you don't want to just go blow it on a bunch of junk. One more. Good. Okay, here's the killer. Let's do it. I'm going to take the push-up, the mountain climber out of this. We're going burpees. Straight up burpees, faster. Annette's not going to jump. You're going to step up and back. Last exercise. Let's get it. Go. I'm going for speed. Annette is stepping back and stepping up and reaching. Okay? So modification. Take the impact out of the exercise, but still keeping your body moving. Stay with us last round. If you joined late, I encourage you to go back and rewatch the beginning. Actually, do the beginning. Don't watch. 10 seconds, let's go. Annette, how you doing? Good. And good. Awesome. Good job, Annette. That's awesome, you guys. We're 40 minutes. That's great. We warmed up. We made it through 4 rounds of the circuit. My heart rate's up. I wanted to thank Annette for coming and doing this with me. Big step for her. You're still working on being comfortable in front of large people, groups of people on camera, right?
Right.
So it's an ongoing battle, ongoing process to reach those goals. Changing that mindset that she can do this and she can go in front of people and do this. So I want to thank her for coming. Thank all of you for joining. There will be 11 o'clock. There will be a replay on one of our YouTubes, so stay tuned for that. Tomorrow, I believe we're going to do an outdoor workout at the gym, but just watch the Facebook page.
Correct.
Happy Thursday.